So
Yeah, so I just wanted to start off with that because Panera was saying there will be no one, wanting to deny $50 million. So that actually brings me up to the little topic that I wanted to talk about. Everybody has been going crazy about this new show called Squid Game. And it's been all over media, all over the social media. It's been everywhere. There's a million memes about it already. So much so that I decided that I was going to watch the show. And I ended up finishing the whole show in a matter of 2 days. I watched it in 2 days. It's a very, very good show. I really liked it. It's actually a Korean show. And I really, really enjoyed the show. If people who don't really know about it, it's about speaking about money. It's about people who don't have any money, who are bankrupt or, owing people money. And it's basically they're kind of like, like dangling the carrot so you can catch it. You know what I mean? So these people are desperate for money and they kind of, in a way, kind of trick them into playing this game. And then obviously you see that there's a lot of the memes and stuff like that about all these, and they're kid games, and so they're playing these games, and if you lose, you die. You literally die from the game. And it's a very, very interesting concept because a lot during these episodes that are happening, it's all about, are you going to stay or are you going to go? Is money worth your life? Or are you going to stay because you want the money, you want a better life? And it's a very interesting concept of how it is. And I feel like that's the whole point of the show. It's like, is money worth it to you? Is money worth your life? It's very interesting. And and there's a lot going on. There's a lot of crazy stuff, a lot of deaths, a lot of crazy. And then at the end, there's a big twist at the end. Huge twist. And I was like, oh my God. I was like, are you kidding me? And, at the end, I feel like they might make like a second season because it's open for that. So, and talking about this, and talking about these games, and some of these games I never heard of, I never heard of, but I think it's like in the Korean culture, like they have certain games that they play as kids. So it's interesting to see like their culture and how they would, play and how they think about certain things, and you know what I mean? But at the end, it all comes down to money. So it's very, very interesting. And I really I enjoyed the show. And I feel like if you guys are interested, that you guys should watch it. It's a very, very good show. And I know some of you have already seen some episodes. So if you guys want to chime in and say what you think so far about it. But I personally love the show. It was very good. The acting was good. There was a lot of different characters. There was one episode that broke my heart completely. I was like so sad. And then, the next episode, you're back at it. Like, oh my God, what's going to happen now? Who's going to survive? Who's not? So it's very like out of your, like kind of like you're kind of like on the edge. You don't really know what's going to happen in that episode. And I love that. I love that you don't know what's next. So it was a pretty good show. I will say that. And I love the memes, by the way. They're hilarious. So
Yo, what? The memes has been legendary. Ain't even a fun.
Yeah, has anyone seen it? I know some of you have.
I'm not gonna lie. I haven't seen it, but I know the whole story. I know like all the I even like got the theories and stuff and the Easter eggs. No, again, I don't have Netflix. I don't have Netflix, so I said I had a wiki it,
You had to wiki, but I should watch it. Yeah.
I was gonna say that I did watch the whole series. I'm not gonna spoil it, so I'm not gonna get into the whole thing of it. But I will say that in their position, they were kind of in a shit situation. I know the main character, I forget his name, but the main character of the show, he's like in trouble with loan sharks, I believe, and he's in debt. And that's the reason why he joins the Squid Games to begin with. And I feel like a lot of these people and how they felt was like, well, damn doing this or damn doing that, because if I'm not gonna die here, I'm gonna die out there. Those people are gonna kill me. So I in that situation I can see it, but in my actual life, how I think is that money isn't everything. So I wouldn't die for money. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's not that important. It's a material thing. And when at least for me, when when this world ends, whenever that day may be, like, I'm not gonna be able to take that with me. So none of this shit is gonna matter at the end of the day. So
it's true. And I like how in the show people were struggling with that. Certain characters are struggling, like, should I stay? You know what I mean? Like, is this? And then certain people in certain episodes were like, I can't do this anymore. You know what I mean? So then you see certain people changing their minds, and it's just very interesting. It was a very interesting show. Certain characters made me laugh. There were certain parts that were shocking. The killing was awesome. I kind of got mad at certain episodes or certain parts because I'm like, really? That really happened? You know what I mean? And like, so you get a lot of emotions in the show. You get excitement, you get, sadness, you get like hype, like, oh my God, go, 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 like when there's certain time frames, you got to do something and you're just like screaming, like, go, and like, so it's a lot of emotions in this series. And I just love the fact, like, how it all comes down to the money, you know what I'm saying? And how certain people decided, whether they were going to stay or whether they were going to go. So it was interesting. I really liked it. I really enjoyed it. Really good.
I'm only in episode 3. It was a little slow start, but when they started doing green light, red light, I was like, oh shit. And from that point, I was invested. I watched a lot of other shit, so I haven't been able to catch it yet, but it's definitely on my list because after that, I was like, wow, this is a definite watch.
Yeah.
But I don't want spoilers.
No, that's why we keep
no spoilers.
I'm
gonna get shocked. I am not gonna say anything. You're gonna have to enjoy the ride.
Yeah.
I will say this, Panero, before you, because you haven't seen it yet. It's a little bit of a slow start, but stick with it. Once I'm telling you, once you see red light, green light, you're hooked.
No, I'm not gonna lie. I was gonna say 2 things.
Yeah.
One, to you, De Niro's, like, I watched Sweet Home, Home Sweet Home. I don't know if anyone's seen that. Another Korean. It's like a Korean horror. That's a real messed up. And that's a slow start, but once it picked up, because there's one point where, like, because he's like a recluse who wants, like, the basement kill himself, whatever. But like, once like the action picks up, you're like, oh snap, hold up, wait. I haven't finished the series in a day. But like, I was gonna say, like, what if like the Koreans are trying to tell us something? Like, there's like games out there like that in real world, in real life. That's happening. Like.
I mean, it could be. I mean,
this is like, like they do say, like,
it kind of reminds me of what is the movie, like Hostel, where there's like rich people and they're killing. You know what I'm saying? Like, there's a lot of movies.
What was that movie, Sunshine, that you were saying with, I believe, Tom Cruise? There's like Illuminati, it's like a sex thing.
Oh, Eyes Wide Shut.
Eyes Wide Shut, like that's like shit like that. So like, like, probably exposure some shit.
Or The Purge. The Purge is a perfect one too. The higher ups, they're like, in certain movies of The Purge, the higher ups, you can't touch them. You know what I'm saying? Like, they're not a part of the purge. And then finally in one of the purges, they're like, nope. Any kind of government official, everyone is free, is fair game. You know what I mean? And then after that one purge, they try to bring it back, like government officials are off limits. You know what I'm saying? So it's all about they're always trying to attack, and and a lot of the times they're trying to attack the poor. And you see it in a lot of movies, it's like the rich always attack the poor.
That's like I
don't want to dive into that too much because I feel like it's spoilers. So I'm gonna step away from the spoilers. territory.
I'm
yeah,
gonna switch it up.
I'm definitely not
I'm
spoiling
gonna switch it real
anything.
quick. I don't know if anyone's seen the movie They Live with Roddy Piper.
Yes, I've seen that movie.
Like, I believe that shit's true.
Oh, yeah. Okay. Some context. It's a movie. It's a very old school movie, actually, and it's basically like this guy who like finds these glasses, and every time he puts the glasses on, he sees the world for what it really is. So, like, if he's walking in Times Square and he sees like billboards, it's gonna say obey, consume, don't disobey authority, watch TV. Yeah, it's like every time he puts the glasses on, and then when he sees people, he sees like aliens, like the news reporters. They're like aliens in disguise and shit. Yeah. It's like
beings. So, like, I believe that's really out there. Like this shit like that out there, like skinwalkers they call it. I believe
or that Big Brother's watching you type thing.
Yeah, like there's always that kind of feeling.
Shout out to Edward to Snowden, to Edward Snowden.
Shout out to Edward Snowden.
So I also wanted to bring up, since we're talking about shows and stuff, so I just wanted to bring up a movie that we were all talking about recently. That was a brand new movie called *Malignant*. And I believe De Niro's and Panero, they both watched it. And me and El Chefe decided we wanted to watch this movie. And we made it like a movie night and we decided to watch it. And I think you both said you liked it, right? Because me, I give it 2 jump kicks out of here. 2 jump kicks out of here. I did not like the movie at all. I found myself laughing.
Behind saying it was just so that you would watch it. That's why I made it clear that I liked What Happened Monday more than that movie.
Okay, because
I'm sorry, Flaco, go ahead. I was.
No, I'm sorry. I seen it. Like, I seen this movie and I was laughing throughout the whole movie. Like, I couldn't sit still. I was laughing. There were certain parts I give it a D for musicality. Because the music that was being played in this movie, it was kind of like, what? Like, why would you play that song? They were playing like a feel-good song to like a sad scene. Like, like, what's going on here? And I think you guys know which scene I'm talking about. But and then, I figured out the movie in literally like 20 minutes into the movie. I figured it all out. And I was like, oh, this is gonna happen, and this is what's happening, and this is what's gonna happen. And then it's literally like the one part I didn't figure out, but pretty much everything else I did. And I was like, really? I'm like, I could have wrote a better freaking movie. Like, I could have written a better screenplay. But I actually did. I saw the whole thing. I can never watch a movie and not see the whole thing.
Right.
That's just
I can.
right.
I can. I can't.
I had to. I mean, I already spent like half the movie watching it. I'm like, might as well finish it. Right?
Listen, I'll cut this shit off. But anyway, that's me.
I mean, that's why I still watch Jersey Shore. I'm invested. I've been invested, so I'm gonna continue because I was invested.
I mean, like, I was invested too, but then like I fell off, and I'm not like too keen on hopping back on. Like, I do want to see the rest, but I digress.
Yeah, but yeah, so I didn't like the movie. I thought it was kind of simple. I didn't get scared at any point of this movie. And Chef actually made a Matrix reference. He's like, "Is this the Matrix?" All of a sudden, it was hilarious. Like, we were just laughing.
Oh, when
you guys know what part I'm talking about. I was like, "What happened?" Like, I don't know. It was a mess. I feel like the movie, but I did see it.
It could have been better. It could have been way better than what it was. I'm not gonna lie. I think like the killer like was clever. That's what I liked about it.
I figured it out. I figured it out quickly. They put one clue out there that was so obvious, and I was like, I know who the killer is. You know what I mean? Like, it was very obvious to me.
Not like once like the like, I don't want to like once she cracked the head and she woke up with blood after a kill. I was like, oh shit, yeah,
Okay, I know what part you're talking about.
Like, I was like, oh shit, yeah, like, I know who's the killer, but still I couldn't figure out like, well, what the fuck was going on. Like, like how the fuck like the killer was moving the way it was, because like the movements wasn't
right.
normal.
It was unnatural.
Yeah. And then like the shit that fucked me up was like when she's in the house and she's getting terrorized. So that's what made me think like otherwise. But then like I'm like, and so that's sort of piece of shit together. I was like, oh, all right, no, yeah. Like it was okay. It was good. Like I enjoyed it. I ain't saying it's the best movie out there. You know, I'm not gonna lie. Out of the ones I've seen, I haven't seen Candyman yet. I'm intrigued.
Me neither.
Like I want to
see.
I want to see it because I heard it was good. I ain't gonna lie. I didn't see
Did
Get
you
Out.
guys like the first
Well, I
one?
did see Get Out. Oh, the originals? Yeah, I love the original
course.
Candyman.
It's a classic.
Well, I got you ready. I'm so old school. I got Leprechaun in the Hood 4 recorded and waiting for me to watch. What's up?
Oh my god.
Ice-T with the fro and the bell bottom with the platform shoes.
Bruh.
Leprechaun in the Hood. I'm done. I remember that one.
Before the Hood one, he used to scare the shit out of me.
I ain't gonna lie. He scared the shit
But
out
we
of
were
me.
younger. We were younger.
He scared the shit out of me in all of them. It didn't matter which one he was in space, the hood, wherever the fuck he was at, he scared the fuck out of me. Him and Chucky. When I was young, those two scared me. Jason and Michael, not so much. Like, they terrified me. They terrified me, but like I wasn't like, oh my god, Jason's gonna get me. No, I was more like, yo, the Leprechaun. Like, yo, you touching that shit. You touching no gold. See, go leave that shit on.
I'm looking for me gold.
Yeah.
I just remember him saying
What? I used to have nightmares hearing that. Where's me gold?
Where's me gold? You know, him biting it, making sure it's real gold. Like,
I mean, he's definitely not the Lucky Charms guy, so you know.
yeah. So I have to say that I did not enjoy it. That's definitely a Netflix and chill kind of movie. Definitely not a pay the bill for me.
It definitely wasn't a pay the bill. No,
Yeah.
I definitely wasn't paying the bill to go to see that movie. But I was intrigued. It had me intrigued enough to want to see it.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't know. Would I watch it again? No.
Nah.
Yeah. So we're all in agreement. 2 jump kicks out of here.
Yeah.
Agreed.
So I want to switch it up. I don't know if anyone's heard, but they're making a horror game based off Thomas the Engine.
Wait, Thomas who?
Remember Thomas the Engine?
Oh, the Engine. I didn't hear the last part. That's why I said who.
Wait, what? You mean
A
the
horror movie is
engine,
Thomas the
the
Engine.
PBS Kids? The PBS Kids, Thomas?
Yeah.
Wow.
And
So
they're making a what kind of game?
a horror type game. So apparently you're on this island,
Bruh.
and Thomas is regular Thomas on the train,
Oh my
looking
god.
looking like a clown type thing, but he's a spider. And you're on your own little train on a track that you can upgrade and all this other stuff. Right? But you constantly getting hunted down by Thomas the choo-choo train.
Bruh.
And it's legit. It's legit, guys. I kid you not.
Damn, son.
I don't know how I feel about that.
But no, I'm gonna send you guys a picture in the group chat just so you can see, and I will post it on here so you guys can see it too.
That to me is I don't know if I'll ever play the game. I don't know. Is it like a E for everyone kind of game, or is it like?
Well,
This
it's
sounds
horror.
like some bullshit. This sounds like some bullshit.
No, it's
gonna
called
be
Choo
rated
Choo
BS.
Charles. It's called Choo Choo Charles.
Choo
It's going
choo.
to be rated
Choo-choo Charlie.
BS.
Choo Choo Charlie.
This is rated PS for bullshit.
No, it's on Steam. I swear to
That
God.
it should be put bullshit on the cover.
Damn,
That
son.
sounds ridiculous.
Wow.
Like I'm
No,
supposed to be like afraid of the freaking Thomas the Engine in a spider version? Is that what you're telling me?
No. Look at the picture I just sent. Look at the picture I
I
just
have
sent.
to look at it. I gotta look at this.
No, really? Really?
Oh,
Where'd you find this?
This is supposed to
Thomas is looking.
Yo,
He
BP, you
looks
gotta put
like
like
a
a
vampire.
you gotta
No, I'm
edit
putting
the
this
picture in the
into
podcast.
this. I am. So just so
You
people can
have
see
to put
this.
picture.
I'm gonna put it dead
And
in
then-
the center of us.
And then in here, like if you guys look at the picture, like on the bottom, it's like the final form. You see it?
Yeah.
The
Final form.
Final form.
Skyrim mods.
Like if
oh
he,
my
like if
god. No, but
like
people
if
made
he
him into Skyrim.
evolves like Pokemon, like
No,
he
no.
evolves to the final form.
So what originally happened? What turned Thomas the Engine into a game was someone decided in Skyrim to take all the dragons out and replace them with Thomas the Engine. And it was literally like the regular Thomas the Engine with no wings. It was just a thing mimicking the dragon patterns in Skyrim. Those that don't know that don't play Skyrim. It's an open world adventure game. You can do whatever you want. But anyway, and it formed some more stuff.
No, I just wanted to add because it fits in the whole virtual reality thing. I saw yesterday that they're actually making a virtual reality Resident Evil 4 for the Oculus.
Mm-hmm. And a lot of games, a lot of games that support first person like not Village Village VR. You can play it in VR and 7. You can
but
play
that definitely changes. That definitely changes the game for me because I mean, if Resident Evil 4 didn't scare me before, I am going to be shitting bricks in the Oculus if I have to go against that chainsaw guy.
I don't care. I don't care what it is. I don't care what game it is. Any horror game in the Oculus and VR, I'm gonna be shitting my balls. No bricks. I'll shit my balls. Literally, my balls will shit because like they went in my body and somehow got into my colon and I shattered them out.
His balls are literally going to be shit.
Yeah, they're gonna be shit. They're gonna be useless, ladies. Useless.
I got questions, not about your balls and shit, but about this whole Thomas. I'm still flabbergasted with this whole thing.
I will send you the link.
Why?
I will post the link. Just
like,
so you can see the trailer.
Reason would they do? No, not why you, but like what reason? Why would they want to take something that's a child show and make it a horror game? And he looks like fucking Krusty the Clown and shit. Like the fuck?
He said Krusty the Clown. I was gonna say Homie the Clown, but like, all right, we take it.
I'm Twisty from
Twisty.
American
I thought
Horror
you said
Story.
Krusty. I thought you
With
said
the mouth
Krusty.
and teeth like the fuck.
I thought you said Krusty.
No.
I'm sorry, I missed it.
I don't know, but why? I still want to know why.
Yeah.
What possessed
and
him?
I believe it's an indie studio. That's what I believe. Like it's an independent studio that's doing it.
I just don't see how they're gonna be like, let's do a creepy Thomas the Engine game. Like, I just don't know where that comes up. Like, let's make Thomas
apparently
the
it's
Engine
a survival horror, like a Resident Evil type thing. And you have NPCs.
I don't get it. Like, are they running out of things to make?
No,
like,
I just think like people just trying to be creative.
I don't know.
What do you guys
rate that? What do you guys rate that game?
I rated it 2 jump kicks out of here.
2 jump kicks out of here.
I rated BS.
I rated BS.
BS bullshit.
And 2 jump kicks out of here.
It's a double bullshit with a double jump kick out of here. Here we go.
Yeah.
Whoa, guys! This is breaking news. Breaking news. So Joe Gruden, who is the head coach for the Raiders, he resigns after alleged racist and anti-LGBTQ emails were released.
Whoa!
What?
Damn, son.
Wait, you mean John Gruden? You mean John?
No, Joe Gruden. Joe Gruden. He's the head coach for the Las Vegas Raiders. Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah. I still can't believe. I still can't get used to the Las Vegas Raiders.
Yeah, they just decided to. Well, it's same thing with the Rams. No, weren't the Rams the St. Louis Rams? And now they're the LA
the LA. Like it's just weird to say, but wow. So I wonder how that got leaked.
We had the Houston Oilers, then there were the Texan Oilers.
Well, it says according to Sports Illustrated, Raiders coach John Gruden resigned after the offensive emails he reportedly sent between 2010 to 2018 were discovered. On Monday, the New York Times published a report outlining several emails that were misogynistic and racist in nature. The emails also contained anti-LGBTQ language from Gruden. Gruden also used a racist trope to describe DeMaurice Smith, an executive director of NFL Players Association.
Wow.
Wow.
Yeah, Joe, you
Well,
fucked up.
I'm sure they're probably gonna like leak some emails or something. They always do. Like somehow the media always like lets us know exactly what was said on there. So
Girl, I'm about to Google it.
me too. I want to know.
Exactly what he said.
Yeah, that sounds crazy. And that just happened now?
Yeah, they actually the Shade Room, shout out Shade Room, just posted it 46 seconds ago.
Wow.
The resignation happened now. I'm pretty sure that investigation has been ongoing, just under wraps.
Yeah, I think you're right. The Neros,
Yeah.
I think you're right.
I agree with that too, because they said that he wrote these between 2010 to 2018. So
I'm pretty sure they did a thorough investigation before they was like, okay, either we gonna fire you and leak everything, or you resign.
Oh my God.
that's crazy. I mean, again, it's not unheard of. I mean, there's been a lot of people coming out the woodworks like this, displaying their true feelings towards all kinds of communities, because that's like what the feminists, the LGBTQIA plus, and Black Lives Matter, that you're that's the whole community right there. You know, so I'm like, that's not really yeah, he has to resign, because he'll never be able to live this, never. And all he really said was that he was really sorry, and I don't know what he said, but I don't accept your apology.
I'm sorry he got caught.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah. And they said ongoing, so allegedly this has been going on for a long time. So how sorry can you really be? This has been going on for that long.
Right. Hey, I agree. I think it's more of one of those things where it's like, I'm sorry I got caught type of thing. But you know, these emails, Hillary Clinton, I'm looking at you, ma'am.
Hillary, what you doing?
I'm like, those emails will come back and bite you in the ass. I will tell you that.
Word. It comes for presidency.
Yeah.
For real, you know.
Yeah, I mean, and rightly so. I mean, that's when the whole Pizzagate shit happened. But that's a whole other topic.
That's a whole nother thing.
That's the Pandora's box.
We're not getting spoopy tonight.
Yeah.
No, definitely not getting spoopy. No,
Whoa.
Speaking of spoopy.
Whoa. Okay. Panero, that was perfect timing.
That was.
Wasn't even me. That wasn't even me.
Who was that then?
Dineros.
Nobody.
Dun, dun,
Everybody's
dun.
pleading the fifth here.
Like, who was that?
That was definitely not me.
Who needs sound effects when you got that?
For real. For real.
So, anybody got anything else?
Oh, I was gonna say before the breaking news. Speaking of new shows, I heard they're redoing Sabrina the Teenage Witch, but not the Netflix version.
Aye.
The Nickelodeon version. Pardon me. Melissa Joan Hart comes back as Sabrina.
Seriously?
And it's gonna be her life now as an adult. And I guess raising young witches.
How do you feel about that, De Niro?
I don't know. I really liked the Netflix version.
Mm-hmm.
And then to go back to that kind of version, I'm like, you're doing the most now. Calm down, Sabrina.
Yeah. Like, don't get me wrong. I loved Melissa Joan Hart playing Sabrina back in the day. I watched it. I'm sure you did too, De Niro. I think we both watched it from the beginning to end. It was a good show for its time.
Word.
And then
Agreed.
now you have this new Sabrina that was a little bit edgier, darker, had so many more, I feel like many more storylines as well. Like everyone
Yeah,
had
there's
a
a lot of
story.
layers to it. Yeah.
Yeah, like everyone had a lot of stories. I loved the Sabrina from Netflix. Like that was a really good show. I'm surprised. I was sad when they ended it. This new one, I don't know about this new one. I feel like been there, done that.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, I don't know.
I also heard, speaking of witch shows, I also heard that there's talks about Charmed doing a reboot of the original. Not a reboot, but I guess a reprisal of the original.
Quick question, De Niro. Is the other Charmed is still on, correct?
Correct. Yes.
So they're making like another
CBS, I believe
spin-off.
there's like speculations with CBS wanting to do an updated version of what's going on in their lives. Charmed.
Like the original actresses?
Yes, Holly Marie Combs. Well, not Rose McGowan, but Holly Marie Combs and Alyssa Milano.
Oh, that's
'Cause,
interesting. I know I would love Rose McGowan to be on it, but I know she's on her own quest.
And she's not too fond of Alyssa Milano, so I don't see how that can happen.
Yeah. She didn't, I thought it was not Alyssa Milano. I thought it was oh my God, what's her name?
Shannon Doherty.
Shannon.
Shannon and
Shannon
Alyssa
left.
because of issues with Alyssa Milano and also production. I heard that she was like a nightmare behind the scenes.
That's what I heard about Shannon Doherty. And then that's when Rose McGowan came in as like the other sister.
Yeah, but I believe there was some Twitter issues between Rose McGowan and Alyssa Milano in the past couple of years. So Alyssa's definitely not her favorite person.
Okay. And I know Rose McGowan, she's doing her own like she's in like her, I don't know if it's like a movement or something, but I did hear about her about, she was like raising awareness about what is it, like being pressured as a woman in Hollywood.
Yeah.
Like I know there was some claims of abuse of some sort with her.
Is that the same one who whistle blew Harvey Weinstein? Am I thinking somebody else?
I'm not sure. But I know she was like really out, trying to talk about,
Rose McGowan.
girls, females being.
Yes, she was the whistleblower on Harvey Weinstein.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. She was. She like cut her hair is like really short now, right?
Yes.
Yeah, I think she's bald now.
Yeah, I actually saw her interview. I think she was on an interview. I think it was either The View or it was one of those shows in the morning on like Channel 4, Channel 2 around there. But she who is the whistleblower in that. She started the Camp Me Too movement.
Oh wow. See, I knew she was doing something. I couldn't figure it out. I know she was doing something.
And I think Alyssa Milano had said some things that wasn't too pleasant about that. I think that's where their beef stems from.
Yes. Yep.
Wasn't it something about Charmed as well? Like one of the producers or something like that?
Well, Alyssa Milano thought it was her show.
No, I mean like what happened to Rose McGowan? Like one of the producers was like harassing her or something?
Yeah, I think you're right. That's what Alyssa Milano was like, oh no, he's not like that. And I think that's what
started it off, right? I'm gonna look into that more because I think it was part of the show, like that something was going on in the show. And she called them out. Or allegedly going on, I don't know if this is proven, but
man, he did that.
So
He did that shit. But
So what do you guys think
I gotta
about
put allegedly in there.
What do you guys think about Sabrina though? Sunshine and Mira.
I give anything a chance. Like I would because I would be a hypocrite if I didn't. So I would give anything a chance. I do think that they're getting a little crazy with these reboots because I also saw that they want to reboot that 70s show, but they're gonna call it that 90s show.
Yeah.
And I'm a big fan of that 70s show. And I was a fan of the Nickelodeon version of Sabrina the Teenage Witch. So I think it would be, I think it would be cool, but they have to make it more of its own show and not this big nostalgic trip. Because that's kind of the problem with these
I believe it is going to be like that because Carolyn Rhea and I forget the actress that played Zelda are reprising their roles as well.
Oh wow. Wow.
Same as that 90s show, Kitty and Red are also reprising their roles. So
I'd be here for that though. I love the 90s era. That I grew up in the Trapper Keepers and like the first cell phone.
The Trapper
Sending electronic mails.
I think it would be cool. I think it definitely would be cool, but make it it's supposed to be actually about Eric and Donna's daughter. Which they named Leia, which is so ironic because Eric is a huge Star Wars fan. So it's very fitting that he would name his daughter that. So I kind of like it. But I just also I'm kind of afraid because I don't know if you guys remember, but they tried to do kind of like a sequel to that Sunday show. They called it that 80s show and it flopped. It was horrible. So it never made it after a couple episodes. Not even the first season all aired out.
Yeah, I think it was like 5 episodes. That show was like, it had its moments. Like it was alright, but it wasn't all that. But I'm looking forward to it because it has Red and Kitty Foreman.
Yeah, and Red Foreman and Red and Kitty were big members of that cast.
Yeah, they were crucial.
Yeah.
Dumbasses.
So I don't know. It depends how I felt. Like if you're gonna turn it like they're also rebooting Fresh Prince, right?
But it's a girl.
Fresh Prince. It's still a guy. It's still gonna be like about it's still the same characters. It's just a totally different cast. Which is why
so then why reboot it? Or why make it again? You know what I mean?
Exactly.
Like just like I can't say that I've seen it, I'm gonna be ashamed to say, but they were doing the reboot, it's already out there of Gossip Girl. And I have not watched one episode. And I was a diehard fan of Gossip Girl. I mean, me and De Niro, we would sit up and talk about this show for hours. And it was just, we would. And when I heard about the new Gossip Girl, I wasn't thrilled. I'm like, there's not gonna be another Chuck Bass. Like can never be another Chuck Bass. There could, what I mean? Where's Blair? Where's B? Where's S? So, and I never seen the new show, and I heard it's not bad. It's a brand new cast. I don't even know if they're related to the old cast. Like, I don't know anything about it, and I haven't had the urge to watch it, and I find that interesting.
I agree with that because I actually watched the original Gossip Girl as well, and I actually really like that show. But I feel like this is one of those things where it's like, okay, like why we have to do that? Because I was satisfied with the way Gossip Girl ended. I was totally cool with it. I enjoyed the whole series. I was satisfied. I felt like it was a full circle moment, and I was happy with it. So now it's like they're taking these old shows, they're putting a new spin on it, and it's like, but they're trying to make it more modern. Because like my coworker told me it was horrible, so I never even bothered to watch it because I'm like, I'm not gonna wait. Yeah. Like she told me she really didn't like it. Like there's like a Chuck Bass, but it's not, it's not the Chuck Bass. It's kind of its own version of the Chuck Bass. There's like but now there's a lot more. There's like more color in it. There's a lot of like African American which is cool with me. Like, that's cool, but it's like, well, what's the point of it? Because like the show is done, it's over with, and if you want to make a new show and have it like, then just make a new show. Don't go off old material. Like, just make a whole new series.
Did you guys feel like it was done too soon? Because Gossip Girl didn't end that long ago. You know what I mean? Like, making a reboot so soon, like, I just feel like it was too soon. Maybe if they waited another few years, you know what I mean? Like, I feel like Gossip.
I don't know because I kind of. So going with that, Charmed, the original ended not so long ago either.
Mm-hmm.
And they did a reboot, and I actually kind of like the reboot.
You like I have not watched that one episode of that.
It's different. It's a different take, and it gets more into just it gets into Santeria and voodoo and different things. Like, you know what I mean? And it gives you a different look on like the demon world, and it's definitely different, but the core is still there. Like, it's the three sisters, the house, but yeah, I mean, I like it.
And I heard one of the main actresses is leaving.
But that kind of sticks to the story with True in the original with True. After some seasons, True left or died on the show, just like Macy died on this one.
Spoiler alert.
We're in spoiler territory.
Well, I mean, True died. Everybody knows that. And if you, spoiler alert, my
bad. Remember, we got the Generation Z. We got the Generation Z who don't know shit about Charmed or any of the shit we're talking about.
For real, so. They think that's the original. Like, what is it, Generation Z? Yeah. They think that's the original. They think that's like, the show.
No, it will never be.
I know.
Well, I know this is like kind of off topic. I just wanted to add this one last thing. And then I guess, I don't know if we'll keep going or wrap up, but I know I have a bedtime. So I just wanted to, because this was something that we've been following as well. And I actually just stumbled upon a new piece of information. So Nicki Minaj, right? We're back on Nicki Minaj. And today she was actually trending because she was on live, and there's a group called Little Mix. Apparently they're a big group in the UK. I never fucking heard of them.
I've heard of them.
Oh, you heard of them? Okay, yeah. So Nara has heard of them. I still haven't fucking heard of them, but
it's a girl group of like 4 girls.
They're from the UK. I guess that's why they're probably not so popular here. But basically, one of them was being accused of blackfishing, and there's some beef between her and another member of the group who accused her of blackfishing. And blackfishing is like a slang for someone purposely trying to like be black. Like, if I'm like white and like I'm trying to go tan and make my appearance look more darker to look like a certain demographic, they call it blackfishing. Now, it's funny how she was trending, because I noticed that whenever there's more news about Jennifer Huff, Nicki Minaj is trending for some outlandish bullshit she's saying. She's always on the opposite side of an argument for some fucking reason. But so anyways, so earlier today, Jennifer Huff's attorney submitted a request for default judgment. If approved, the decision rendered will be in favor of Huff and the charges laid out in her lawsuit. Nicki Minaj and her sex offender husband has failed to respond in 60 days. So they have not responded, and basically shit is getting real. And I think it's interesting that whenever new information comes out about this case, she's trying to divert the attention by saying something real outlandish.
Damn.
I agree.
You
FYI, fuck the barbs.
Damn, son.
I don't know. At this point of view, I listen, like, I like music and stuff like that. But like, if you're just a shitty person, you're a shitty person, So if she continues down this route, like, it doesn't look good for her legacy. That's really the sad news in her, because she was at one point, she was the best female rapper for like 10 years. Like she was the only one really, but she held it down for 10 years, and is coming to a point where it's like, how long are you gonna keep this charade up, Nicki? Like just stop harassing that damn girl. Leave that girl alone. Like like damn.
So Little Mix is like the UK's version of Fifth Harmony because
Okay.
they were on
Oh God.
they were on X Factor.
Bruh.
Okay.
All right, so
I was just throwing that out there.
Oh.
I was like, okay.
Can I get a whole yeah?
I just
Well,
gotta listen to one of their songs. Is one of their songs like a little bit more mainstream, or is it?
I think
Have,
they
like-
do have a mainstream song. Do I know the mainstream song? The mainstream song? No, I don't. But I do believe that they have one mainstream hit here in the U.S.
Secret Love Song.
Secret Love. I gotta hear it.
I gotta hear it.
Bruh.
Or I gotta hear it.
But
They just
apparently,
out here. I don't know.
but she was basically like why she was trending today was because one of the members, her name is Jessie Nelson, that she was accused of blackfishing, and I did see a picture of her. I'm just gonna like send it to you guys. She do look a little crazy. She do look like she's not meant to be that dark. Like and
Do we know her nationality?
Well, she's Brit. I want to say she's from the UK. So let's Google it. Jessie. She's an English singer in the British group Little Mix, and like from the pictures, it looked like she's kind of always been like light skin, and then okay, I'm just gonna send it to you guys, and then so
She's English.
Right, so she's British.
Okay.
So I guess people are offended by it, and one of the other members of the group, her name is, I might be saying this wrong, Lee. She Pinnock. She's like accused. She's a black woman accusing her of blackfishing, and she's upset about it. And Nicki Minaj pretty much tore her down. The other member basically made it seem like her claims were stupid, and was in favor of Jessie Nelson, and saying that she wasn't appropriating, because that's kind of what it comes down to, like appropriation. So, and she said that she was appropriating.
Yeah.
A lot of people are not feeling her on that. They're not agreeing with her. So, like I said, she just kind of seems like she's always on the wrong side of the argument.
They accuse her of being Rachel Dolezal.
Yeah, that's basically what the hell's going on.
she pulling a Rachel.
Word. Yeah, that shit was crazy, but that's another topic.
Word. That was crazy. Yeah, I know who Rachel Dolezal is, correct?
That name doesn't ring a bell to me, to be honest.
She was the white woman that was portraying to be African American.
Yo, but like,
they found out that she was actually a white woman.
White the whole time.
Oh, wait a minute. What wasn't she like? Wasn't she like on I was gonna say like no, I think I'm getting it confused. Did she have blonde hair?
Yeah.
Yeah, she did at some point.
But she was portraying and living her life as if she was a black woman. It was like behind this whole movement with them, I guess, in their town or whatnot, or like it was a little bigger than just a town thing. But yeah, and then they found out she was white. Crazy.
Yo, it was like, and like honestly, if you look at her, like she looked white. So I was not even sure. Like, I mean, she could be biracial.
Right.
Like she could be biracial, but I was just kind of like, how the fuck she got away with that for so long? Right, okay. But shit, she just woke up and was like, I feel like a black woman today. Like that
I
was
live my life as a black woman, telling people she was a black woman.
yo, she literally her parents outed her ass. Her parents outed her ass. It was like, enough of this bullshit, Rachel. Enough, Rachel.
You're just a cracker like the rest of us.
I don't understand why someone would do that. You know what I mean? Be proud of who you are. You know what I'm saying? I don't know.
I don't know. Cultural appropriation is real, yo. That shit is real, yo. Do
Bruno
you
Mars
see?
got accused of that a couple years ago.
Do you see how Jussie Nelson changed from 2011 to 2018?
Yeah, I'm looking at that picture literally right now.
That's
like,
I looked up her parents. They about white than white.
She still look white to me.
Oh my god!
To me too. I think it's the makeup. Because the makeup, I feel like it's like that. I'm sorry. Go ahead. Sunshine.
No, I was just saying. I guess it's like the tan, because she's darker than what she looks like in 2011. But then,
that's
like, if you look at like the screenshot I sent you guys of Nicki Minaj and her, like she looked darker here. Like she looked like more tanner, I guess.
I mean, don't get it twisted. I'm kind of fair skinned and I love me a tan.
Yeah, but we naturally tan. Like we naturally get tan. You know what I'm saying? Like, we're not going to tanning salons or none of that shit. You know what I'm saying?
I feel like a lot of this is makeup. I feel like, especially looking from 2011 to 2018, the makeup game has changed, and she's in that new era of makeup.
Well, so in the bust area, and her bust area, she was also more fair skinned than she is. Like, look at 2013 or 15, and then look at 2017.
Yeah, she was like white as shit, and then she got tan as shit.
Yeah.
2017.
Yeah, she
like,
tan.
And for whatever reason, 2018, she's so giving me like Janet vibes.
I don't know. The face looks like the makeup. You know what I'm saying? The makeup makes you look. I don't know what it is about this makeup nowadays. All the girls look the same for some with the lips, the way the lips look, everything. It just looks. I don't know what the term of it is. I don't want to mess up the term, but it's like this new wave of makeup. You know, a lot of the girls are doing it the same way. So
with contouring and all that.
Yeah, it's the contouring. Because listen.
I don't do that. I barely wear makeup. You know what I mean? Like if I do wear makeup, it's a little eyeliner and a little lipstick. And if it's like to a party, I'll do a little eyeshadow. That's as far as my makeup goes.
Yeah, I don't know. I feel like I always kind of look this, you know, when I do my makeup, I still look like how I look without makeup. I just look a little more like I don't look like like some people. Yeah, like some people do the contouring and everything and they look crazy. Like they look like a brand new person. Like I wouldn't even be able to recognize them. So like I like the simple yet effective look.
Yes, me too. I agree, Sunshine. I agree.
Anybody got anything else?
No, I think that's a wrap, guys.
All right, so this has been a little TED Talk. Anybody got any last words?
I just want to say thank you guys for tuning in to No Bullshit, and I just hope you guys tune in again next week for more info, more juicy stuff. Thank you guys.
Yeah, I'll go with that and just say everybody have a safe week until we meet again. And as my fellow co-host here, PP would say, fuck the barbs.
Fuck the barbs, yes. Fuck the barbs. Come at me at Productions.
It's your boy De Niro signing out. Please like and subscribe and hit that notification bell. And we'll be here next week with the bullshit.
Love all you guys. Please like and subscribe. If you haven't, I don't know what to say, but uno momento mono.
Run, bitch!